Okay, Google, what's a smart speaker?
According to Wikipedia, a smart speaker is a type of speaker and voice command device with an integrated virtual assistant that offers interactive actions and
Alright, Google,
hands-free
stop.
activation with the help of
Okay,
one
Google,
hot
stop.
word.
Today is my review of the MI Smart Speaker by Xiaomi, and why do I feel that these speakers is one of the best speakers out there for a staggering price of as low as 1,999 or for 2,500 given at the time of sale. These smart speakers outdo the Amazon Alexa and the Google Home Mini too as well. It has one of the best sounding speakers. Along with that, it is really punchy as hell. Now I'm going to go through this review, but before that, let's just get on with the unboxing. Alright, not a whole lot of there, but why don't we start with just the best thing that exists about the speaker, and that is the sound quality, and we'll go to the rest of the things later on. Okay, Google, play non-copyright sounds from YouTube Music.
On and On by Cartoon, sure. Playing on YouTube Music.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever
Okay, Google,
trust.
max volume.
Left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, Google, medium volume. Okay, Google, stop. Alright, so that was a little bit about the sound quality, and you got to know that when the volume is really high, it has some difficulty recognizing your voice, but anything below that level, the voice recognition is really crisp. Okay, Google, what's the weather like today?
In New Delhi Friday, it'll be sunny, with a high of 28 and a low of 14.
Stop, Google. So you can the voice recognition is awesome. Anything below high level, the sound is really punchy, and the reason why sound is really punchy is because it's got a 63.5mm sound driver that produces 12 watt of output. That is really good. And the reason why you feel that the microphones are good, I mean, at the max volume, I agree that it's really difficult for any smart speaker to actually make out your voice. What makes this really good is it's got two arrays of microphones. Over here you can see one on the left, one on the right, and that easily recognizes your voice. So that is again a really good thing. So the other thing is that this is actually tuned to give you DTS professional sound, surround sound music. Basically what that means is it has a Texas Instrument, so a TI OMAP processor fitted inside your smart speaker that basically tells it what sort of sound does it need to produce for a specific kind of music. So that's really cool actually. Rest, I don't want to go too much into the specification. It weighs around 850 grams, which is actually fine for such a smart speaker. It is not on the heavier side. It's a decent speaker. Now, the thing is that it's not a 360-degree sound. You might feel the mesh might fool you to believe otherwise, but it is not exactly a surround sound speaker. It's got two speakers basically firing in the front of 6 watts each, Now, in the box, as you saw, it's pretty bare bones. Coming to the build quality, now I'm going to put this plug back in over here. Coming to the build quality, this is completely made out of metal. You can see really good quality metal. This is plastic on top over here. All this is plastic, soft touch plastic. And over here, this is plastic, and these are rubberized feet that kind of hold this together when in the surface. It looks really good when it's playing music, but then this doesn't keep on just glowing when it's playing music. Something that Amazon Alexa does actually. But nonetheless, it's really it looks really good when it's right now. It's just pairing because I just turned that back on. Now, the other thing about this, the speaker are these buttons actually. So this is your volume up, as you can see. Yeah, volume up, volume down, and this is a button that is especially really good because you really need this when you want all your privacy intact.
The mic's back on. The mic is muted.
Yeah, so when it's muted, okay Google, it can't hear you. Once you
The
turn
mic's
this back,
on.
okay Google, yeah, it can hear you fine.
The mic is muted. The mic's back on.
And this is play pause of any music that was playing last. Right now we didn't have anything, so it doesn't play or pause. At this price, you really can't get a better smart speaker than this actually, with this sort of a sound. Now, coming to some drawbacks, slight drawbacks, not much of them. Actually, there's just one drawback for the price. This is plugged in. That's the only drawback that it has. That's a very sad drawback. But people who are generally used to Bluetooth speakers and who expect Bluetooth speakers at these price range, and Xiaomi generally does those things, don't expect a Bluetooth speaker. It is not that, and that's not a bad thing, and that's not at all a bad thing. It's not wire free. It doesn't have battery backup or anything like that. If the light goes, well, it's game over. But other than that, it's a really good pair of speakers. I also have an Amazon Alexa at my other home, so I've used that, and that really just sucks. Like, that's slightly more expensive than this right now, or maybe at the same price most of the time. And this is any day far out. It's far better. My brother has the Google Home Mini too. You must be thinking, why does everyone have different? But yeah, my brother has a Google Home Mini too, and I used that once or twice. It doesn't come close to this. It's slightly better than the Alexa, but just not even close to this. What this is capable of. Yeah. Coming to the next thing, what you would feel is that this is the MI speaker. What about the privacy concerns and everything? Like I said, there's a mute button right over here,
The mic's back on.
so which basically mutes the entire system. But the second thing is that this goes through the entire Google ecosystem, so there should not be any privacy concern. It uses the typical Google Home software, and that basically takes care of everything. So none of your data is actually going to Xiaomi or whatever you feel that the Chinese market. This is going strictly to Google, so there should be no privacy concern as such, unless you install some MI specific apps and use that. It might be a problem, but right now I have Spotify as default, and I use Google Music as my secondary application. Along with that, it tells me a lot of question and answers, whatever I want. Okay Google, how much time will it take me to reach the moon?
On the website caltech.edu, they say it takes about 3 days for a spacecraft to reach the moon.
Okay Google,
Do you want
thank
a little
you.
more?
Yeah.
It takes about 3 days for a spacecraft to
Okay
reach the
Google,
moon.
thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, she's kind of angry right now, but that's what the speaker really does. And along with that, if you have got smart LED bulbs, you can install that, and this can act as a amplifier for you, which is again a really good thing. I'll probably do that very soon, and you'll have an experience of it. Now, like I said, the only negative thing is that wire stuck in the back. Nothing else. Everything else is super cool. Why don't we give another go to the music quality, and we can finish the review after that. Okay Google, play some soothing music.
All right, here's a Spotify playlist called Calming Acoustic.
Let's see. Okay, Google, max volume. Okay, Google, please stop. Alright, everyone, with that, we wrap up this review. I hope this was slightly helpful, probably a bit different than what you were expecting. But thank you so much for watching this review. If you like this review, like my channel, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one.